Hey y'all, this is Amber Minter and I'm the owner of the Beauty Babe Studio, and I just wanted to hop on here and kind of tell you guys what the Beauty Babe Studio is, what it means for me, and just how long and hard I've worked for it. This is my dream, so stay tuned to learn more. So the Beauty Babe Studio is, you've guessed it, a hair salon slash suite slash, I also do makeup there, in Concept Salon Suites in Sanford, Florida, right across from the mall. It means the absolute world to me to even be at this part of my journey. I have dreamed about this for years. Some of you guys know, I've talked to you guys about it over and over, business owners especially, like, how did you get here? What do I need to do? What was your advice for everything? And I've been following all of it for probably 4 years now, really starting about 3 years ago. And it's just grown from there. I've taken the time to build up what I need. And this year, I just kind of stumbled upon an opportunity that I was hoping for to find next year. And it happened a year early, and it was kind of scary, to be honest. I was like, can I do this right now? I don't know. And I talked to those that are closest to me, and everybody was so supportive and willing to pitch in and willing to pitch in labor and financially and help out with any way they can and donate products and things like laundry stuff, like just anything that anybody could help with, they helped with. And it wouldn't be possible without them and without you guys. So thank you if you've been around for a while. Thank you if you're new. I do have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. Both are under the Beauty Babe Studio. If you don't mind liking and following and maybe even showing some engagement on there. We love engagement. We love building small business, and I am a big believer in that, and I will return the favor, honestly. I do it for everybody. I love building big business, and I'm so excited to have my own now. So I'm so excited. It's still so surreal. I just want to come to you guys very real, very raw. Like, this has been a dream for so long. I went to school for criminal justice for about 1.5 years and decided it wasn't for me, and that was back in Georgia, which is where I'm from. Shout out Eastman. So everything's been a little bit crazy since then. I decided that wasn't for me. I was talked into moving here to Florida. I started cosmetology school, graduated. I worked for a salon that recruited out of that school because it was the same ownership. That didn't work out for me. The personalities there I didn't clash well. Everybody that knows me knows I'm more of a tomboy, so it's kind of weird that I even ended up in this industry, to be honest. But I don't know, it's perfect for me, the industry, not the salon atmosphere. That's where it got a little crazy, and I decided that somewhere down the road, I wanted my own thing. So I worked there for about 8 months, and I ended up, there was a non-compete there, so I had to go a little bit further out, and I was living in Leesburg, so I started driving out to Claremont, to a salon out there. That was a 45-minute drive one way, when snowbirds are in town, so traffic's a little crazier. I was there for about 1.5 years, maybe a month or two longer. Still wasn't quite my fit. I'm just not, I don't want to say I don't get along with women. I do. I love women who are level-headed and can get along with people. That didn't really work out. So I started looking for something else. And then COVID happened. And it was my perfect opportunity to start fresh. And so then I ended up in a salon in Leesburg. Well, a spa in Leesburg. And that was the best fit out of the 3 for me. However, I still felt like I didn't have enough ownership of my brand that I wanted to build, or enough, what's the word I'm looking for? Enough control. Like, I wanted to be in charge. I wanted to be my own receptionist. I wanted to buy my own product. I was kind of already doing that a little bit there anyway, and in all of the other salons. So it just made sense to me. So that worked out really well for me to do that for a little bit. And then I've recently left there because I found the perfect opportunity for me. So the perfect opportunity, I started doing a lot of research. I looked locally. Locally, there's only one salon suite place in the town that would be easiest for me and my clientele to navigate to. But they have a waiting list a mile long, and people that have moved in there have been in there for like 7 years. They don't move out. Like, that's their home. They've built that. And I can respect that, so I started looking everywhere else. And I live in Tavares. My clientele was in Leesburg at this point, and a little bit in Claremont, a little bit in the Villages, a little bit in Orlando, so very widespread. And I did not want to drive out to Ocala because that's where some of the local salon suites are. Orlando was the other, but it was very expensive for my clientele to be able to, one, drive there, and two, pay those prices. So I had to find a happy medium. And there was some in Apopka, I think there was some in Altamont Springs. However, I found Concept Salon Suites in Sanford, and I was checking into all of these places, getting as much information as possible, and Denise at Concept Salon Suites was such a sweetheart. She was so easy to talk to. I told her I've never done this kind of thing, and I have always wanted to, and I'm so excited about it, but I need to know more, and I don't have guidance in this. My family hasn't done this kind of thing before, and it kind of scared me, honestly. I don't have somebody who I can look up to in that aspect. Nobody's ever opened a salon before in my family that I'm close to, or that I know of at least. And I come from small town Georgia. Originally I'm from Brunswick, and we moved all over after my parents divorced and everything, and so stability wasn't really a thing, and it just made me kind of nervous to not have anybody to talk to. So when I found Denise, and she was like, yeah, look, this is what we do. She texted me everything in the right order, like do this, and then when they approve this, then you do this, and just everything. She's been phenomenal. So I was like, this is the perfect opportunity. I had a vision board on my phone. I wanted to do this January of 2022. I'm opening January of 2021. I had no idea it was going to come this soon. I am so excited about it, and I'm blown away that the opportunity came so soon. And I am a full believer that if you want something bad enough, you'll make it happen. And if you can work hard for all these other people, work your life away for all these other people, imagine what you can do for your dream. And I just kept putting that off and putting that off and putting that off, and like I just kept working for everybody else. And I was like, you're supporting everybody else's dream, which is great, but at what point does everybody turn around and respect you and support your dream? And so that was a hard conversation I had to have for myself. I had to cut some people out of my life and just be raw and real. And you guys, the guys that know, guys and girls that know me, you guys know I'm very real and raw, and I'll be your number one supporter. I'll be your best friend. I'll be your biggest cheerleader, but I'm also real with you. And I'll always tell you from the heart. I'm the friend that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And so I can always respect what you want to do and stuff and support that. And that's what I kept doing for everyone else. And so I was like, the only thing that's holding me back, when I look into everything in my life, the only thing that was holding me back, the only reason I haven't done this yet, is fear. And that comes from me. That's within. That's nobody else's problem. That's not enforced by somebody else or anything. That was me. And so it's time to look at myself in the mirror and say, are we going to do this or not? Because 2020 and COVID has taught me a lot, and that is, life is too short. We've lost too many people this year. So I refuse to give up on my dreams. I refuse to let that go. Life is too short, and I don't want to be 40 or 50 and think, what if? Why didn't I open that studio? Why didn't I open that business? Why didn't I see where it would go? If it failed, so what? At least you tried. Nobody ever wants to say if it fails or when it fails or anything like that, but I do have that kind of in the back of my head. If it fails, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I can start over. I can rebuild. It's fine. And you kind of have to have those little pep talks with yourself and be realistic with yourself. Like I said, I'm that blunt friend who tells you like it is, and don't think I don't do the same thing to myself. I am my biggest critic. And so my why for all of this is just, honestly, I'm a small town girl who wants big things, I'm not saying I want to live in a big city and all that. I still have my small town values. But I do have big dreams. I have business ownership dreams, and I want to soar. I want this to be my heart and soul. It is my heart and soul. It's been for 3 years. I just haven't put the time in to really make it mine, if that makes sense. However, in the meantime, I have been buying product. I've been buying props. I've been buying decor. Everything is actually in this room right next to me right now. We move in on Monday, and then business opens on Friday. I know one day I'm going to look back at this video and be like, what in the world? Look how far we've come. Because right now I'm still working a side job at Publix. Due to COVID, that was necessary to kind of keep myself afloat, keep my mental, I have to work. I can't just, when work is slow, and I was working commission, just be like, oh, okay. Like, no, like, it was either you're gonna get another job and you're gonna work your butt off, or you're gonna lose your apartment, you're gonna lose your car. Like, and I know these things are gonna sound ridiculous one day when I look back at this video, but it's true. It's the God's honest truth, and I know a lot of you could probably relate to it. 2020 was a scary year. So I'm just pumped, you know? I'm so excited. I really hope everybody still remains super supportive. Everything's been great so far. I made a Facebook page yesterday for it. Last night, actually, around like 10 o'clock, 10:30, I think. Invited friends to like it. And you guys, I think I've already reached probably 100 likes by the time I'm done filming this, not by the time you guys see it. It was already at 95 likes like 30 minutes ago. So not even 24 hours. You guys are so supportive. You guys have been amazing. And if I could just ask you for anything, it's your support and your prayers in this journey, because I don't want to say I'm scared to death, but a little bit. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous. I feel like when you're scared and when you're nervous, that's the best time. That's the time to make that leap. And I'm ready to make that leap. I just need your guys' support. Keep me in your prayers. If you're on Instagram, follow the page, like stuff, like and follow the Facebook page. Just keep me in your prayers. Honestly, just keep me in your prayers. Word of mouth. If you're a client, tell your friends what I'm doing and where I'm going. I know Sanford is a little bit of a drive for some of you guys, but I promise you it is so worth it. It'll be more one-on-one because it's just me and you. And if you bring a guest, I have a chair for them. I think you guys are going to like this a lot better. I think you guys are going to like this atmosphere a lot better than anywhere I've been before, and you may have visited me before. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But again, just keep me in your prayers. I'm super excited. I hope you guys continue to show support. If you have a small business, let me know, and I will support your business too as much as I possibly can. But thank you guys so much. Honestly, from like the bottom of my heart, none of this would be possible if I didn't have you guys. I mean, when I moved here, I didn't know anybody but my family, and I had very few of them here. So, just thank you. If you've supported me since day one, if you've supported me since yesterday, thank you. It means the world. You don't even know. Bye, guys.